Hello, this is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and today's video is about restore and rebuild your trust in the divine. Restore and rebuild your relationship with God. And when I say God, I mean the God of your understanding. So this is not about one particular religion or one particular path. This is especially important if you are a healer or a coach or a therapist. However, I think it's truly important for anyone, especially anyone that's in business and anyone in the world, and particular emphasis for the healers, coaches, and therapists that are listening. And that's because I found in my work with a lot of healers over the years, and when I say healers, I mean all three, healers, coaches, and therapists, that there are three parts to your business. And too often we start as healers on the visibility piece or the business growth or getting more clients or growing the business. And I found that that's actually the tip of the iceberg or the very top part of a pyramid. And this pyramid only has three layers or three levels. So at the top is your visibility. It's so fears around visibility, issues around being seen, not wanting to put yourself out there. Who do I think I am, or how dare I, or why can't I put myself out there more? Or why am I not networking or connecting with more people? Business growth, all those things related to business growth. The second layer down is your relationship to yourself. So if the first layer is your relationship with the world, which is all about your visibility, you putting you out there in the world, or you putting your business out there in the world, the second is your relationship to yourself. And that's all about the people pleasing, the overgiving, and what I call the helper's paradox. And so too often we think it's about out there in the world and how do I get more clients or how do I be more visible, but really you got to go a layer deeper to the helper's paradox and your relationship with yourself. But deeper still is the topic of today's video, which is your relationship with the divine, your relationship with God. And I've seen it time and time again with hundreds of clients that they think it's about this little bit on the top. They think it's about posting on Facebook or not wanting to post on Facebook. But really it's about this helper's paradox, but really it's about their relationship with God, their trust in the divine, their trust in life. So how do you restore and rebuild your trust in the divine? Well, it's not necessarily a 1-2 punch. It's not, oh, go to this weekend retreat and you're good, or just pray every day and you're good. It's a complex, well, it's not complex. It can be an uncomfortable journey, because if you haven't been praying and it's been a long time, that is very uncomfortable to begin praying again. If you have never prayed and you think that maybe you want to begin praying, that is very uncomfortable. If you've had religious baggage or religious trauma, spiritual trauma, or big things in your past with authority figures, and especially I've found male authority figures, our relationships with our dad, stepdad, uncles, ministers or pastors in churches, we link that up with God. God the Father. Even if we're not Christian, even if we're not religious at all, our relationships with our male figures and male authority figures seems to link up really directly with the health of our relationship with the divine. So all that can be a very uncomfortable journey, and it's one that many of us don't take until that moment. And if you're still watching this video, this probably is you. Until that moment where we realize we don't have any other choice. So what I mean by that is, there was a point in my life that came where I realized I can't continue without this. I can't continue without a deeper knowing and relationship with God. And I can't continue with this lack of health in my relationship with God. I can't continue with, at the time for me, this chip on my shoulder about Christianity. It just doesn't work for me to be a spiritual person, but to have so much judgment about the Christian faith. So I started going to church every Sunday. That's another story for another video. So how do you rebuild and restore your trust in the divine? It's step by step. It's getting comfortable with the discomfort. It is regular prayer. It is identifying the beliefs and the stories that are running in your life. And when I say stories, I mean unhelpful patterns, and stepping out of those so that you can have that healthier relationship with the divine. So I would love to invite you to a free prayer. It's next week, and it's all about restore and rebuild your relationship with the divine. I'd love to see you there. It's a 15-20-minute prayer. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want. It's a powerful, rejuvenating, and restorative practice. And I hope that you will come and join us as a first step, just a first step towards restoring and rebuilding your trust in the divine. See you soon. Bye-bye for now.